Hi, it's Jamie with Jamie's Arts a la Cartes. Thank you very much for joining me. I have a fun project planned for us today. I hope this video inspires you to create something of your own. If you would, hit the like button and share the video with your friends. That helps me to grow this channel and to continue to bring you new projects. If you haven't subscribed yet, would you please consider subscribing? And if you have, thank you very much. Well, we have a lot to do, so let's get to it. Hi, it's Jamie with Jamie's Arts a la Cartes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have a card project I wanted to bring to us. I wanted to create some Easter cards. And this is from one of my little packs of paper that had all this. I'm going to fussy cut these. And so that just means we'll get it cut out, get the bulk cut away, and we'll cut around each of the little clip art and just give it a interesting little look. And then what I'll do is I'll mount it to this goldenrod paper here, and then we'll build up a card. As before, I'm going to use, I've got some bases that I've created which will lend to the color scheme. So we have some nice bases to pick from. I've got some envelopes to help with the mounting. I'm going to emboss on the folder, on the flaps of the cards again. That looked really nice when I did that before. Well, we've got a lot to do. Let's get to it. Well, these are the pretty little cards that I was able to come up with. Again, using stash items. And I've got a few little things I want to show you I discovered along the way. So what I discovered is I had this translucent vellum that I got from that estate sale. I think I shared a few videos ago. And so what I did with that is I cut out some little egg shapes, and then I glued them to a little backing. I used this embossing folder. Let's see if I can get it to show up on the camera. So it's really pretty. And then I went ahead and I brought that forward to my envelopes. So that's really pretty. So I'll show you how I did the envelopes. Let's see. Did I save an envelope for us? Yes. So they start out like this, just plain. And what I do is I take this embossing folder and I put it along the return address side. Open up the folder. Give it a good little width there. Put that between my two plates. Like that. And then I'll feed it through the Big Shot. And boom. Just like that, we've taken a plain envelope and we jazzed it up to something really pretty. I mean, that's just lovely. Hope the camera can pick that up. It's really pretty in person. So there's our envelopes. So for these little vellum eggs that I created, I used the same one just so that it would pull everything together. I was able to do 2 at a time. I just placed them in here, something like that. Close it up, put it between between the two sleeves there and just roll it through. And you come up with something really pretty. They come out beautiful. I mean, they're still thin like vellum, but they're embossed and they're just really, really pretty. And then after that, I just glued them onto a pale pink paper, and that's where I came up with these beautiful little embellishments. So we'll put our plates away. So then what I did is just like I would with any other fussy cut, I'm going to go around and I'm just going to look for any, what they call in geometry, the vertices. So that'll be just like a little sharp point. And I'm just going to snip them off. It's just the tiniest little bit coming off, but it will help the eye to not catch that a machine didn't cut these. Just the tiniest little bit. And we're only going to use 3 probably. Alright, see, just the tiniest little bit. Alright, so we have those. Here's my little egg shape to cut everything out. And we'll fussy cut this. This will be our little greeting on the top. And again, I'm just giving a little border around the whole cutout. So this was from that sheet, that pack of paper that I had. I like to buy those card magazines, and every once in a while they have a nice little treat in there. And so in there was some dies, and then this page of little Happy Easter, all bright and colorful. I should say pastels, because they were all pastels, which made them really lovely. I'm just cutting around. I will do the whole same, cut off the little edges. There's a little sharp corner. It's usually where you stop and start. You'll notice I'm turning the paper more than turning my scissors. That's something that helps me to get a smoother cut. And this is a whole bunch of curves. But that's what adds to its cuteness. And then I'll flip it over, because sometimes you need to come at it from a different angle. And then after I've visually done it this way, I'll lay it against a dark background if it's a light cutout, so that'll help me see anything that would show up at a later point, i.e. after I've glued it on. So I'll lay it on something like there's a little sharp point. I'm just going to take off the tiniest little bit. Maybe right there. That one. And then once I'm happy with it, get rid of all my stuff so it doesn't blow around. So now we have the base that we had created a bunch of. Let's see. Oh, that looks going to fit just right. So we look and see if one side looks better than the other. And we'll glue this in. Again, this is art glitter glue in this little bottle. I love this fine little tip here. It helps me not lay down too much glue. And then I don't have a lot of puckering since I've started using this, so that really helps a lot when you're working with paper. Sometimes it likes to pucker. That helps prevent it using that thing right there. And then I'm going to center it. And I didn't like where I put it, so I just lifted it up. And then we'll press it down. While that's drying, go ahead and I like to sign each of my cards. I sign it with my initials and then I put the year. So like all of these are done. That's how I like to do it. And now we're going to design the front. So these beautiful little Easter eggs will be something like, I see a little bitty right there. Something like that, maybe something like that. And these will be glued down, that'll pop up. I think that'll look cute. So we'll glue these down. Trying to get that whole edge. Press it down. Get those edges down good. We're going to pop this one up. So we'll use our foam tape. I'm going to put 3 pieces on this just to give it good support. Press them on good. So I use the same kind of technique on all the cards. I just sort of lay it out on the top and see, you know, I make a bunch of elements at the beginning and then I see what I want to go for each one and set it all, you know, assemble it kind of like that. And then when I get to that actual moment to assemble them, it might change just a little bit, but it's going to be 90% how I want it to end up. I see a little gap in my glue right here, so look at how that little tip can get right up underneath there. Look at that. Is that amazing? Could never have done that with a regular glue applicator. All right, look at that. Now let's put some bling on there. So what kind of bling we want? I want to go just rhinestones. So I basically just decide where I want to put them. That's good. And these do have a sticky back. I just add that glue just to try to help it make it through the mail. Then I like to do this when I get these little sheets. It helps cut them apart. When I'm creating, I just want to go. I don't want to fiddle around with cutting stuff apart. So by doing it assembly line style, you can create several cards in a short amount of time. And if you decide what's coordinating at the very beginning, you don't have to worry about, oh, you don't have elements that match or whatever. So there's the one we just created together. Happy Easter. Make sure that all presses down good. That's where we'll write a message, and then so that they know it's handmade by me. Well, there you go. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this project. Hope it inspires you to create some cards of your own. I'd love to see some pictures if you do. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our project today. If you did, please like it and share it with your friends. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, would you please consider subscribing? And well, until next time, happy crafting. I'll bring you in and I'll give you a close-up. These are worth seeing close-up.